I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video I will show you the number one opportunity in crypto for 2022, according to myself. So of course I had to get you here with a little bit of a clickbait title. This is about my own vesting tracker project. Nothing in this video is financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Right now I'm just going to call it the Digits platform. There is no official title yet, but we are opening the second round of seed investment yesterday in the private Discord. That is public to everybody, just a Discord community. We did the first round. It sold out very fast. 10 people were able to enter. We are letting in 10 more people today on a first come, first serve basis. Check the link in the description. It will take you to Discord. On the Discord, on the announcement page, there is a full explainer. This video will tell you everything you need to know about the opportunity. So make sure you watch everything till the end so all your questions are answered. So as I teased before in a previous video, I am developing my own platform, which will start as a vesting tracker. I invest into IDOs, as with me, hundreds, if not tens of thousands of other people, and we're all currently facing the same problem. We need to track all the claims, the airdrops, the chains, the projects, the investments, the returns in Excel, which is a fucking nightmare. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes a day for me to track about 50 to 80 different investments. You can imagine if you have more or less experience, this is basically the same equivalent of a problem. So what I decided to do, as I own a software company, is to build a vesting tracker, basically an automated tool that tracks all your vestings. You just need to enter it once, which token, how much you purchase it for, and then basically it pulls in the live chart when it goes live from the specific contract address that you entered, and it will send you notifications because it integrates with Google Calendar when to claim. You get notifications on your phone. You'll never basically miss the big drop-off point, right? So basically every time a vesting is released, the price dumps and you want to sell before that dump to capitalize on your gains. So this tool is really helpful for this. It gives you a clean overview. It will show statistics. So basically it tracks the tokens, which is the most important part, right? But in addition to this, well, I can type it below it. Tracks tokens, statistics, and a calendar, right? Which is basically the three components that otherwise you would have to do manually. If you do maybe 2 to 5 projects, that's fine. Even beyond that, it's already starting to become a pain if you're not able to check your Telegram, Twitter, Discords 20 times a day, what the actual updates are, right? So very soon I'll be teasing the first updates on this because I already am using it myself and it's working quite well. So the vesting tracker, right? Track your tokens, when to claim, how to claim them, links, very easy, makes it so much more efficient. Some of the launchpads have this built in, but there's no tool that tracks all of the launchpads. So this will basically include under statistics, overall launchpad performance, overall IDO performance, which performs better, IDO or private sales or seed sales. All these filters that you can imagine are included in this. The beta will open around middle of January, so between the 10th and the 14th. This is for the seed investors, and then the alpha version is planned for April 2022. The research report section is basically 3 to 4 A4 pages, which basically goes over the team, goes over a general introduction for any upcoming IDOs. So this is not solely the IDOs that I review or that I'm personally invested in. I will have a team that covers literally every upcoming IDO to basically, not financial advice obviously, but to give you an idea if you don't have time to research all the projects, what the opportunities might be, what the teams have launched in the past, what their track record is, all this important information regarding the team, white paper, tokenomics, and then additional you'll find grades out of 10, and then you can filter on ratings, right? This is like a separate section inside the platform where you'll find all these research reports. Estimated time of going live, end of January. And then you'll get access to the private community. So the private community is inside the Discord community. There's a separate section which is locked, which is only able to read, to join for people who are added by admins, and that's only for seed investors. So those are like additional perks, right? There I share my trades. There you can ask basically any question, which we usually say no financial advice, right? Those kind of things. And I will be making my private videos there. So those are like a little bit of perks for the private community, right? So this is basically, the vesting tracker is the most important part. The private community is just an additional benefit, which I think is really helpful if you've been watching me like with Magic Craft, with Soul Chicks, right? These kind of projects that I'm really keen on. And then the research reports is just something that has long-term potential, something that I want my team to do even for myself, right? So the way I want to build this platform, I want to build it for usability. I've done a huge software platform in the past, which did really well in the advertising space, and now I want to do it in the crypto space. The team that be working with me on this is 9 people. So it's myself plus 9 people, which are already working, right? So I had this idea about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago-ish, and we started the development about a week and a half ago, and the vesting tracker is almost done. Well, obviously with 6 developers, you can get things done quite quickly, right? And I already have this team available from one of my other companies where they just finished the project, so it was right on time. So myself plus 9 people, and then we outsource work, and I'll tell you what that is in a second, to about maximum 5 to 6 others, right? We would not hire these people with our internal team because that's like project basis. They just need to do like a one-time job, which we can't do ourselves or we don't have time for, and they take care of that. So maximum, you're looking at about a 15-person team working on this platform. Now the question is, what is the opportunity, right? What will it cost and what is the potential return, right? As I said, not financial advice. If you want to know everything about the details, go to Discord through the description down below, read the announcement which has all the information, and then make your choice. So to fund basically this entire platform, this entire idea, we opened up a seed round yesterday. So the seed round is basically money of which 100% we would use to fund the development of the platform, right? Which the total development takes about 4 months, working on average, let's say 10 to 15 people. That is not cheap, right? Obviously tools, accessories, whatever they need to use and pull off their work. I would either have to fund myself, but in this case we decided to do a seed round and reward the community very big relative to their investment, right? So the seed round, I am looking for one type of individual, somebody with experience in IDOs. Doesn't have to be 100 IDOs. As soon as you've done 1, 2, 3 IDOs, preferably more, right? So you can use the vesting tracker more, you would be eligible, right? I'm not going to exclude anybody, of course, but I think so having relative experience with IDOs is very important because the vesting tracker is where I am running almost a daily feedback loop in the private community. I'm uploading new sketches, new ideas, the developers are posting their progress, and I want to create the perfect tool together because what I think is the right thing, I very soon realized that there are more opinions from people who do the exact same thing, and together we already made, I think in 2 days, we made 26 changes where one individual, and my developer is just a developer, right? The lead developer, he's not like in the crypto space as an IDO investor. He's more into the crypto space of the development side of things. Us two have specific ideas. We can come up with a lot of ideas, but every individual we've spoken with so far in terms of feedback has improved our service one way or another, in which direction we don't want to go and in which direction we do want to go, and add on that. So we would definitely start with feedback, right? In addition to that, we require an investment, which basically gives you certain benefits, right? The investment is quite big. In April 2022, we will open up an alpha version where there will be a lower barrier of entry. So if you do not want this investment, don't be sad. There will be more opportunities in the future because I get comments like, oh my God, it's only for big guys, blah, blah, blah. Not a big deal, right? Your time will come. This is just what we need because The barrier of entry is a little bit higher because we cannot work with the feedback loop with thousands of people, right? We're only going to work with 25 people, which means that right now they're only going to open 15 spots on a first come first served basis. If they're full, they're full. That's it. So we already have 10 people. So it's 4,000 BUSD on the Binance Smart Chain, BEP20. Right? I have a Google form here, which I'll show you later, which the instructions. If the Google form is closed, it means that the investments have been collected and we're not accepting new people. First come, first serve. Yesterday's round was sold out very quickly, as you can imagine. People who have this type of money, especially if you look at the recent, Solchic's Magic Craft announcements that I did, people 1 + 1 equals the outcome, obviously, of that. So this is very important, right? You'll be basically within 24 hours onboarded in the private community, and then the vesting tracker, you will receive updates when that becomes available in January. So what actually do you get? So we will grant you the NFTs, right? Which will not happen in the short term. So this is not about the coin launch. This platform is not doing an IDO round, nothing like that, right? For the seed sales right now, we're granting you in return for your 4,000, 100% ROI on this, a guarantee basically, in the form of an NFT. So in April, we're doing an NFT mint. You would need to hold an NFT to be able to get access to the platform, right? The NFT in your wallet will be verified, and with that, the platform opens up. The minting will happen. The minting will have different rarities, and therefore we can calculate that we will return to you 8,000 BUSD at around April time as a rough estimate. For your investment. That's not the only thing. That's only basically your financial compensation, the ROI part. In addition to that, as a reward for your seed, for your trust, right? Because you're investing into an idea, not really something that is set in stone, not financial advice. We would grant you whitelist for all upcoming projects. And obviously the people yesterday in Discord have already asked all kinds of questions, but they would include quite some ambitious steps. And we're looking to a 2 to 3 year roadmap. So all the things that like an official website, a roadmap, white paper, potential tokenomics I can tease already will be generated over the next couple of months, right? So for the seeds, it's more about the general idea. And I've done 2 of these projects myself, actually. So I'm a seed investor in 2 big NFT projects, which I did about, they also came with a guarantee of a buyback, like 50% ROI additional, so that's still quite good. I invested one time 2 Ethereum, one time 1 Ethereum, and that was like 4 months ago, and still they're working on these. One is a video game and the other one is like more of a project style like this, but they're expected to launch in 2022, right? So you're investing into the idea. What could you potentially expect? And these are just expectations, nothing else, right? It depends really on how much time this project takes. We really want to take our 10 people team, scale it, and work on this project. But things I'm looking into in the future, which I would think is interesting, is a launchpad potentially, which would mean our own coin launch. Potentially, what I would like personally myself is start a VC basically collection agency where we invest into projects and you can invest through us and we just redistribute the tokens. It's not like a launchpad. This is more of a private sales style opportunity, which I think is interesting. And one thing would automatically flow into another, right? So these are some of the ideas we have. One thing that is basically set in stone is the left side, the NFTs that will be required to get access to the Digits platform while we're building it out. So these are the 3 major components we have right now. There will be more sections relevant to appear in the future, middle, end of 2022, right? The audience grows, etc., etc., etc. So the NFTs are basically the instant reward. The NFTs will be based on rarity. So there will be 5 rarities and your rarity will be either the highest or the second highest because we will offer you that compensation. So you can resell it immediately if you want and get your return, right? Or you can hold it and for the potential in the future. I'm working with an extremely experienced team, right? So I've been working with this team for about 3 years, so I'm not worried about their business capabilities or my own, operating 6 businesses myself, right? So I've been in the entrepreneurial space for a while. In addition to these benefits, the whitelist, if I would look at this from my own point of view, if I would be a potential interest, if somebody else would be making this platform, I would say the NFT is cool because that's the guarantee that at least my money is safe and I can get a return within 4 months. 100% return in 4 months, that's a no-brainer for me. But the biggest potential is the whitelist, right? These projects are usually really high ROI, specifically on launchpads, if you could get into the whitelist guaranteed because you showed the first faith into the first project, then you will be rewarded for that in the future and continuously thereafter, which means that if you're looking for a long-term play, then this is one of the best opportunities of 2022, in my opinion. But of course, that's a little bit of a biased opinion. I'm just going to be transparent and real with you. So the platform basically, I have teasers ready, which will be uploaded on Discord later today, about the homepage, about the first looks of the vesting tracker, and it's looking phenomenal. So if you're interested in the guaranteed spots, 15 hard cap today, 10 were sold yesterday already in the private Discord, in the Discord below. Not this private community, but we have a Discord channel where there's about 2,000 people. The 10 spots were sold, gone. Hard cap reached, first come, first serve. Now we have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, 15 spots, so they will go fast. Don't be disappointed when the forum doesn't allow any more submissions. It means it's full. What this means as well, in addition, that there will be a whitelist opportunity to get access through a referral system, where you basically a marketing share funnel, which we will update next week. But this is entry odds, right? So there will be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of entries on that giveaway, right? We're using quite an elaborate marketing system there to grow the audience, of course, as we are marketers, so we know how to do that. But if you want to get in, that's like very low odds of you getting in. And that's also not free. So you still have to make the investment. Therefore, the guaranteed spots, I'm positive, will go very quickly. So the guaranteed entry has a little summary. You will need to send 4,000 BUSD. There's a little summary here. Seed investment is kept at 25 entries. And we already collected, I think, 10 or 11 at this point. I believe 10. Platform launch, all the information, your email, your name, your Discord ID. As soon as the form is submitted, it will take about up to 24 hours. You'll get a Discord message from one of our admins who will confirm your transaction ID, so you know it's real and you're not getting scammed. If you're already on the Discord community, just not in the private channel, then you'll be automatically added by an admin and they will tag you to let you know you have been entered. This is the wallet address we're using, so send BUSD on the Binance Smart Chain to this address. Once you have sent it, open up your transaction ID through the log and then put it in here, because that's what we'll use to verify your identity once we add you to the private community in Discord within our community, right? The private section, which is called the Vault. And then accept to these disclaimers down below. Send a copy of my response, then you'll get a confirmation on your email and then submit. If you do not see this and you would be at the top and it says this is no longer accepting new applications, then the spots are sold out and you're unfortunately too late. You will have to either join the giveaway entry list or you will be waiting until April, right, for the official minting to happen. This is basically ID. This is what we raised $40,000 already for. We're going to raise up to 100,000. We're not going to raise more than that, most likely, because we don't need it. And we will create the NFT series for April, then distribute that. And that would be like the real fundraiser in terms of profit and long-term longevity for the company, right? $100,000 would get us far enough to basically do all of these units and probably get started on one of the down the line projects. Fasting tracker to be done mid-January. Research reports start end of January. Private community within 24 hours after we receive your seed investment. This will be live. Will I cover this platform again on this YouTube channel? Most likely not. I don't want to use this YouTube channel to push my own products too much. Will I use the fasting tracker and will you see it? Yes. Right? So if you are a seed investor, you can imagine that the hype for this project will be quite real relative to the audience growth. 5 weeks ago, I started the YouTube channel. Today, we hit 10,000 subscribers. I assume that by the end of April, we'll be around 150,000 probably, if I can keep up with my good content, that is, which will have significant demand for these NFTs. So obviously, as being an investor myself in many projects, my goal as the owner of this project and the main investor really is to bring you the reward you deserve, not the reward you desire, right? Because you put your faith in us, which I truly appreciate and truly understand. And in order to give you the best reward possible, whether that is only a 1x, right, 100% return, or a potentially 100x, I will do the best of my capabilities in order to make it so. So if you're interested in joining this opportunity, I will not post more about it. Maybe if the whitelist opens up, I will make one more short video, but it will only be like a 3-minute video of the announcement. Go to the link in the description. There is the Discord channel, right? Then in the Discord channel, verify yourself first because we do not allow bots. Then go to announcements, which is on the left. It's one of the top ones, announcements, and there will be a full announcement there with an FAQ to answer some of your main questions. If you then have additional questions, there will be a tab where you can ask questions and I will answer all of your questions for you regarding this opportunity. And you can also read there when it's sold out. If you're not interested or you think it's too expensive, that's fine. Right? No hard feelings. There will be more opportunities in the future. Up until that time, 2 videos a day, every day, with normal research reports and super cool gaming projects coming from my side. If you're interested, I'll see you in the Discord. This was my update for today. Thank you for being a loyal subscriber. I do appreciate all of the interest you've shown in my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.